Careful. અહીંયા સાઈડમાં થઈ એટલે તાર રાખ્યું છે.
No, there. Oh, look, it's a giant crocodile. Why wouldn't there be here? I love crocodiles. It's Katie! Look, it's Katie! Wait, hello! Hey, Katie! It's a cow! Oh, here we go, Chrissy! Katie, here we go, Katie, here we go! Where's Brandon? Oh, Brandon's there. Hold him for a second. No, he's playing with a little boy. I know.
Alrighty. G'day guys and welcome to the Reptile Park. My name's Mick. It's Johnny, everyone knows Range Mick. Obviously the star of the show isn't us, it's this beautiful creature we have here in front of us, and his name's Elvis. Elvis is our saltwater crocodile, and we're all pretty lucky to be looking at Elvis today, simply because these guys are, saltwater crocodile, estuarine crocodiles, tropical creatures, and they're not found down here in the wild. They're found from Innisfail, top end of Queensland, the Cape Country, you go down to the Gulf, Carpentaria, Northern Territory, cross to the Kimberleys. That's where these beautiful creatures are able to come from. Simply, they can't survive in this climate. Now, the way we got Elvis is Eric, our old Crock, he passed away, and then we went looking for a new one, and he was found in a Darwin croc farm. We went in, we sort of rescued him, he was sort of on his last little legs up there, he'd pushed the ropes too many times, and they went, look mate, either you don't do what you're told or you're going to die from lead poisoning. We came along, sort of rescued him from there. We brought him in here to the park, and since the get-go I've basically opened the box and here he is. He's been trying to kill all of our keepers, which is fantastic for you guys, not so much for us. Now, what we'd like Elvis to do is sit in the water. The water's 27 degrees, nice and natural. We can get in, we know where he is, we know what he's going to do, and it's pretty easy for us. On land though, it's totally different, simply because we don't know what he wants to do. He might just sit there and just play dead the whole time. They can actually move quite quick across the ground. Like people sort of think, no, they can actually move quite quick. He might lunge forwards. As you can see, we've got the nice little sharp poles that we'll jump over, and it's the first one over wins. And as you can see, Johnny's the biggest out of all of us, and he'll probably be the first one over. So we're going to try to feed him some items. Now, we got duck today. He absolutely loves his duck, but I'm hoping he's going to love it that much. He's just going to go straight in the water. But, yeah, he's sort of like a 4-year-old, old Elvis. He doesn't really do what he's told. So...
You know that feels like play.
Yeah, off we go. It's going to be fantastic. So what I'm looking for is, well, basically to see how fast I can get out of the enclosure, is the deep breaths of Elvis, the back legs and front legs. At the moment, he's sort of bracing himself, but once that front right leg comes around a bit closer and starts to grip into the ground, that's when the underwear gets a bit more heavier. So we're sort of gonna... Come on, buddy. He can...
Whoa!
Woo! Come on.
Oh my God.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Really?
Now we want Elvis to go in the water. I didn't want to get too close to him because they can jump from left and right extremely quick. And yeah, he's going in nice and good now. Alright. There you go now. Right, so as he gets in the water, you notice how long this beautiful creature is. What I want him to do now is I want him to sort of come up, grab some food items, but I might bring him around twice so that he gets a bit of steam up. Now, as Miko approached me the ice, fantastic. Now you might notice as soon as he's gone in the water, when he was on land, he was dark coloration, he was more grey than anything else. Now that he's gone in the water, the colour of him has changed. They can actually do that, they can change their pigmentation, so he can go a dark colour, a lot more sunlight, a lot more heat. Notice now he's got more of a yellowy colour, so means he wants to kill. It's awesome.
Wow.
We're not getting around the corner and bringing him back again. This is sort of what we want Elvis to do. We've been working on training him for the last couple of years. And training a crocodile is not like training your puppy at home where you're a good boy, you throw him a schmacko and he eats it and that sort of stuff. You've got to take your time, and that sort of means some days when we're doing shows, he doesn't know what he's told, we have to just walk out of the enclosure and not feed him because we want him to do what we want. And what we want to do is show everybody here what crocodilians are able to do, and that's what they've been doing for millions of years. These guys outlived dinosaurs. They've been around for millions of years, and when they first came on land, there's basically three crocodiles. One lived in solid freshwater, saltwater, and one that lived on land. So that's why we want to explain how these crocodilians are able to hunt their prey, and especially the saltwater croc, the world's largest reptile. So I'll get him to turn around. And when he swam just before, those scales, those rough-looking scales on his back, they're called scutes or osteoderms. And they allow him to swim through the water without making a ripple. So he's a 5-metre croc, weighing half a tonne. And when he swims, like there, he's moving around and there's still not a ripple being made. So you can imagine, murky water, you wouldn't have a clue he's coming up. Now this bit of food in the middle demonstrates what they're able to do, and that's to come flying up out of the water, use all that tail and grab a bit of a food item in the trees. Need Alice to come on up out of the water.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Wow, you got it. Oh, good boy, Elvis. Now, once again, I'll get him to swim back around because we want to feed him over this corner here. So, we'll get him to turn around. His last bit is his favourite bit of food, and that's obviously kangaroo. Now, go on, Elvis. Come on, Elvis. Come on. Yeah, I know. Alrighty. Now, when it comes around for this last bit, we want to try to get him mostly out of the water, but what I really want him to do is grab this nice little kangaroo up nice and easily. And I want to sort of demonstrate their jaw closing power. Now, me talking about him crushing this bit of bone, he probably won't do it. He'll probably swallow it straight down the hatch. But hopefully he gives it a good old go. Now, most crocodilians, when they come in for the food item, hide underneath the water. He's sort of saying, look at me coming in. So he's talking to me in a nice little way there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now, hopefully.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that size of that arm there was probably about the size of your arm bone. That was pretty easy for him to chew down. So I'll get everyone to give Alice a nice big clap for us. Now, if you love Elvis, our saltwater crocodile, and you want to get yourself a photo with one, well, obviously you can't, because he'll eat you. But if you like crocodilians like we do here at the Reptile Park, and you like to get your photo, check out these beautiful little creatures. They're going to be in the undercovered area very, very shortly, so you can head over there and get yourself a photo with one. Coming up at 2 o'clock, koalas are going to be fed, so head down to the koala yard, watch them being fed. Coming at 2:15, we have another reptile show for you down in the shade here. So plenty more stuff on today, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you all later. Cheers, thank you.
Look at him. Look how big he is. He's still going. Oh my god, he's beautiful. He's coming up. Look, he's coming up. He's coming up. Gorgeous. Wow. He's beautiful. Damn it, he's a crocodile. Oh, what are you eating, Fusion? Oh, look, he's turning around. Look at him. Look at him, buddy. Look at him, buddy. Ooh. પાટી જશે